comments? Join us live right here on the Fear Fishing Experiment.
Come on now.
experiments? Join us live right here on the FearFishing Experiment.
Tonight on the FearFishing Experiment, we're catching walleye.
And of course, I was at work.
Scott Martin leaves the FLW to join the Bassmaster Opens.
And Ian's got another walleye on.
This and so much more coming up next on the FearFishing Experiment.
Navigating your way on and off the water. Now, here's your host, Ian West.
I'm Ian West. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a day. I have to say that. It's been a day. Sorry, Woody, I talked into the microphone incorrectly. I've already messed the show up. The opening worked. I almost made it. I remembered to talk to the camera, and I talked into the microphone. It's been a day. Shawn Mccaul?
Yeah.
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
We're going to get deeper into it in a second. But first, if you're on Facebook, like, share, do the jam. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And all of you out there, tell a friend. Get in on the conversation. Young Amber and Shawn are running the message boards.
Yeah, make sure you go to the original post on the FearFishing Ian West Facebook page to make sure we see all your comments.
Yes, if you do it on a shared link, we won't get your comments. So get on over there, or better yet, go on to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and let's get the show started. That's pretty good, eh? I've been thinking about this all day. So today we went walleye fishing. Last night I was so excited to go. I couldn't sleep. I watched 6 episodes of Yellowstone. It's amazing. Like, absolutely amazing. I'm going to... How many did you watch?
1. Each episode is like a movie.
It's awesome. It's amazing.
I had to go to bed.
Mind's blown. Love it.
Yeah,
New
it was
favorite
good.
show. New favorite show.
Netflix show? Or?
No,
you have to buy
We
this.
have to buy it.
What do you mean you have to buy it?
Apple.
Yeah,
I got Apple.
It just hit Canada.
iTunes.
It is amazing. If anybody's out there, Kevin Costner fan,
So good.
it's like Dances with Wolves meets Waterworld.
Oh, yeah?
It's amazing.
Cool. Sounds cool.
So I couldn't sleep last night because I was so excited to go fishing. The last time I looked at the clock was 2:25 in the morning, and I'd be up at 4. So I am exhausted, but I've had enough rockstar energy to kickstart a dead
Except
person.
your brain's going way too
So
fast.
yeah, I'm like, my
That's
body
keep
is
up.
like, go to bed, and my brain is like, let's do this. So please, anybody at home or listening to this on iTunes, just bear with me. It's going to be an end to a great day. Introduce yourself. I'm Ian West, if you guys didn't know by the fancy dancy opening. But go ahead, Mark.
Yo, I'm Mark.
Yo, I'm Mark. You missed today.
Yeah. I did. Well, you know what? You had a great day. I had a tough day.
We
So
missed
it's kinda
you
like,
today.
our days were like this.
Yeah, you had a rough day, man.
I did have a tough day.
Do you want to talk about that?
Sure. Yeah, I found out this morning that I lost a good buddy and business associate too. Cancer. The beast took another good one.
Sorry to hear that,
That's
Mark.
And
terrible.
What a beautiful man this guy was, I tell you.
I'm really glad I got
Yeah.
to meet him. He was a beauty.
Yeah. He came to my party the other day. I couldn't believe he was there.
Yeah.
I had offered. I said,
Drove
he
himself.
drove
I
himself.
met him too when I was.
Yes,
yeah,
you
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he passed. So he was
that's terrible.
shucking oysters in the backyard
Yeah,
there.
rolled right
Yeah.
up, big old bag of oysters. He pulled out this shucking knife. It looked like it was from 1934.
No way.
He's like, oh, yeah, this is the way. He's like, come here, I'm going to show you. He sat down.
That's
he showed me
awesome.
to shuck
I like
all the
that.
different kinds of
Extremely
oysters.
passionate and loving about every mussel. He treats one
yeah.
with care. It's perfect.
Oh, yeah.
And then he tells you how to eat it.
I like that old school kind of approach to stuff.
He's a PE guy. He's a guy that grew up by the ocean. Water is a big part of his life and
That's
stuff.
awesome.
And,
It's a sad.
Very, very
we've
sad
had
thing.
a lot of.
I talked to him
passing
last
ways
night at 6:30
this year. The
Yeah,
fear
yeah.
fishing family.
yeah.
Sorry,
We've
Mark.
had a ton of passing aways this year. It's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's because we're getting a little older? Like there was a period in my like 25 to maybe like 21 to 25 where a lot of people in my family, older grandparents, really seemed to pass away, and it seems like now at the tender age of 37, where I'm starting to lose more people than I.
That's gonna happen, especially if you have a big family or something like that too. I have a very small family, so this whole like losing somebody that you care a lot about is pretty new to me.
I got a pretty big family. We could afford to lose a couple.
Jeez,
You watch your mouth.
Yeah, not me.
Listen, some of them are assholes. Well, I'm not going to mention anybody's name, but you know who I'm talking about if you're watching. They do. I wouldn't tell them
They're probably not watching.
They wouldn't be watching.
No.
And nobody, there's always a couple in your family who you're like, I could do without that.
I've got a couple.
See? It's just honesty.
Did I say that?
It's just honesty. Yeah. You cherish the ones that you love, and the ones that, maybe, Uncle Donnie. I don't even have an Uncle Donnie, but I'm just saying.
I got an Uncle Donnie.
Do you really?
Yeah.
He's a dude.
He's a good guy?
He's a dude. Oh, yeah.
Donald's a good man, too.
Yeah, Donald's a good guy.
I like when we call me on your way home from work and we talk to Donald.
He's so funny. Yeah.
He's so
introduce the rest of us.
Oh, sorry. You got, but just one more Donald talk here. He's very positive in a negative way.
He's a different cat. Yeah.
When he's making,
you gotta watch it. He digs him in sometimes
sometimes
pretty damn good.
he talks so positive. You're like, wait a second, that was a burn.
Hardest working guy I ever met.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
I really like Donald.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can go now.
Appreciate my Donald.
You've already got enough of the spotlight today. We should just skip you.
What are you talking about? I put those things on. Hair and makeup.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Hair and makeup.
They're working.
Yeah.
They do feel good.
What do they do?
I had them on.
Hydrate. Get rid of under eye circles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's hard to stay this
Do they
pretty.
come bigger?
And the element.
Mark didn't get a pair.
No, I didn't. I wasn't offered a pair, of course.
Well,
These guys were out fishing, working hard all day.
Well, the wind was blowing.
Wow. Yeah, so was I, but the difference is I was 30 feet in the air on a ladder.
Dude, I'm telling you, you reel in one of those fish from like 7,000 feet back, and it's work. It's a lot of work.
It is work.
It's a lot of work.
I worked today, too.
Did you?
Yeah, on a photo shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Tell us about that.
And what's your name?
My name's Amber.
Hi,
Amber who?
Philp.
From where?
Here.
No, Coburg's the answer.
Oh, Coburg.
You're not from here. You're not one of us.
Ouch. Neither are these guys.
Wow, yeah.
No, but you moved in.
Oh.
You
okay.
moved town to town. This is like Shelbyville versus Springfield.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry. I apologize.
Jeez.
I feel like a baseball player.
Do you?
Football.
Don't I look like one?
Not really. No.
Shit.
Missed it.
You look more like a supermodel in like a female supermodel dressed as a football player or a baseball player. I'm just saying.
You like ugly
Your
women.
hat's pretty sweet, though. You like ugly. What?
I was going to say, where's she going with this?
Let me retract.
I'm tired.
I've been up since 2 a.m.
Yeah,
I need to retract that statement.
I think so.
Shawn got up this morning just as I was going to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Were you excited?
Oh, buddy, come on now. We went for trophy walleye today.
That was the deal.
We went on a guided fishing trip for trophy walleye.
I'm not letting you off the hook. What was this ugly woman?
I just seen the way he looked at me with the gleam in his eye, and it kind of bothered me.
That's not the gleam. That's the tired.
Maybe you should put your little black things back on your eyes there.
Hold on, Woody. You want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Look, I'm no SD card.
Nice.
1080, 24 wide. Nice to meet you.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going.
What's new with you?
Dealing with lots of work stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Living the dream, eh?
The dream with
Doing some traveling.
the telecommunication.
Dealing with us.
Dealing with you guys. and
Yeah.
chat.
That's your favorite part of the day,
Herding
right?
cats.
You know what we
on a
should do
Monday
next
night?
time? We should record, like put a camera in the corner. We can record sound test and us laughing and Woody giving us dirty eye down look.
He's kind of mean to us, eh? If he
He
doesn't like what
actually-
we're saying, he'll shut the mic down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mics
He's
are
kinda mean.
off.
Oh, no, there's another problem with your mic, Mark.
Shawn comes in,
Yeah,
tries
yeah.
to say something. Mics are off.
You know how we can tell that Woody's more mature and more of a role model than the rest of us?
How?
Is that you can tell what Woody's thinking by when he looks at you. Like my mom has that talent where you're like, oh, I know. But you can totally see it in Woody's face when he's trying to be so polite, but he's so disappointed in us.
You're a good sport, man.
Yeah, he is.
How do you find dealing with us?
You know what? It's pretty easy. There's just a lot of technical challenges.
Good answer, Woody.
I need
wait till after the after show meeting.
It's like a really good looking car with a poor engine. Just glimmers on the outside, but it may not start.
Like the Tesla truck.
No, it started, did it?
It didn't
Yeah,
start?
the windows
How could it not
smashed.
What did you say? Are we on?
Oh, yeah, I
Let's
seen
do it.
that.
Speaking of which,
We got
segue,
questions? We got questions. Comment.
Somebody asked what our dream truck and boat was.
The Tesla truck with the new Tesla boat coming out.
And the new
The Tesla boat. Dream boat and truck. You know, so if I ever had the opportunity, let's say I had my bass boat, something I would really like is like a walleye boat, like a big walleye boat, so that we could do more multi-species stuff. It's really tough in those bass boats to do anything but
Still
bass.
fiberglass?
No, Nitro used to make a walleye boat that looked like a fiberglass boat, but it was aluminum.
Aluminum.
The Tundra?
That's why I can't ever have a Tim boat sponsor. Or I feel like if we got to that point and somebody was like, "Do you really want an aluminum boat again?" That's the part.
You're right.
That's the
You're getting
biggest
better
challenge
at it.
of you ever owning one.
That's why I would have to take Woody and I would be like, "Yes, I would like that
aluminum
boat." But yeah, I would really like to have my bass boat do bass fish, and then my dream, like I'd really like to have one with downriggers and a deeper. We could run down there. We can it's not like we can bug Lloyd every day to take us walleye fishing, but I would like to run down there and do that a couple times, and it'd be great for the opening day on Rice Lake. Right, sometimes you don't need it. It really adds up.
Or those rougher days. Just jump
for sure.
in the big boat,
Anybody who really, really wants a great big bass boat, they're awesome. A fiberglass big 21-foot boat is an amazing thing, and I don't think I could ever go in my life without one. But that being said, you could get away with an 18-footer.
I do.
It'd be a lot cheaper on gas. You could 4-stroke it.
The only thing with that, this is my problem with the 18-foot. You have to have the storage. If you've got the ample enough storage to leave all your gear in there, get your rods into everywhere, and have it all locked up and safe, 18-foot boat's the way to go in this.
For sure.
I can do that in my boat.
Yeah.
But I think there's a larger tin market, or aluminum.
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 A metal boat.
A soft metal boat.
A soft metal boat. I feel there's a way bigger market for them, and it makes a lot more sense. Unless you're like hardcore into bass fishing, it doesn't make a lot of sense to have one. It's very limited. It's a very specialized market, and there's some great soft metal bass boats out on the market too. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of options, but. If I could have a dream boat, it would be a big walleye boat, a bit like a 18, 19-foot walleye boat with a 4-stroke on the back and some downriggers, so that we could do some more different things here at FearFishing, not just bass all the time.
How realistic would it be to have a Tesla boat?
I don't know. I feel
Electric on the water?
there's an electric company out there.
Petroleum motors are electric?
No, but there's I think Brian Stockel on his tracker's got that crazy electric motor.
When I blew up my Opti,
I
think Tony from Extreme bought it because they said they had a bunch of power heads from 115s that the university bought.
Yeah.
And they only wanted the lower units because they were trying to create an electric motor. They only wanted the bottom end.
There's somebody has an electric motor out there. Maybe somebody who's listening will know. But I'm pretty sure a couple of years ago from some boat show that the Linders had some crazy electric motor.
Yeah.
That would go pretty good. Like it might have been like an equivalent to a 25 or a 30.
Now that the
50.
batteries are getting smaller and lighter and stuff, I think it's a possibility.
Yeah, lithium batteries are crazy light.
Yeah, I wonder if the weight would be an issue.
The weight, that's what's going to be the issue. Is
like,
the
what's the
battery
Tesla
weight.
truck weigh? More than a boat?
No, it weighs the exact same as an F-150. They built it around those parameters.
Which is more than a boat and motor, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
2,600 pounds? That's what
kilos.
Kilos. Sorry. My bad.
But interesting to see.
What do you guys think of the new Tesla truck?
I think they got some work to do on the body. Obviously, that's just that's not the final.
It's not
what the look is.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's
yeah.
not. No, it's not.
Huh?
No, it's not.
No?
That's not the article I saw.
Oh, really?
They said it was.
I would
They're
drive
going to sharpen it up a little bit.
I thought it was pretty sharp.
Or round it
sharp.
off. Maybe.
I drive.
Yeah, round it off a little bit. Probably work on the windows.
What did you think of the?
Yeah.
What did you think
That
of
truck will do the
Fail.
quarter mile in 10 seconds.
The torque on that thing would be unreal.
It'll tow like 18,000 pounds. Wasn't it 18,000 or 36,000? It was a
It was
lot.
something crazy. What'd you guys think of the electric ATV?
That was
Amazing.
cool.
We need those for hunting. They're silent.
It is a kind of
Yeah,
good
yeah, it's
deal
cool,
for
eh?
hunting to get into your tree stand. But
One of those Rambo bikes would be cool too.
I'm a very environmentally friendly person, but I kind of like burning gas.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm
I'd
gonna be
rather-
honest.
Said the most
I'm gonna be honest.
environmentally friendly guy in the room.
Well, I'm not like the most environmentally friendly. I do drive a 2-stroke boat engine and a big V8 truck. It's not like I'm.
You're a fan of the combustible engine.
I
That's what
like
you're
the
trying to
sound
say.
of it.
You like the smell of it.
Dun, bum, 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 bum.
Oh, remember?
We get in the boat in the morning and he's like, oh, there's nothing like the smell of 2-stroke in the morning.
It's kind of like
It's true.
2-stroke and deer estrus.
Oh,
Great smells.
enough.
I can't believe you guys don't like that smell.
Mm-hmm.
The deer estrus?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's the
you're-
greatest
you're-
thing.
Yeah,
in the
you're
world.
a little
different
odd
breed.
when it comes to that stuff there.
It's like it's like permanent markers.
Yeah, but it's not
I got more
cologne.
questions.
It's
You
not-
got questions?
Yeah.
People watch this?
Mark Tomlinson asks, it seems like every week there's a new subscription box company coming out. What's your thoughts on subscription boxes, and do you have a favorite?
The RLM Elite box.
Yep.
They're
course.
great boxes.
Yeah.
We'll probably have here in a couple weeks to open up.
Did you know that the RLM Elite box is the box with the most hard baits?
I did. I
And it's
saw
Canadian.
rumors on Facebook that there's an ice fishing box coming out again.
Yeah,
That was
sweet.
a huge sale last year.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
think
didn't
there.
the
I
first
think there
run
is a
sell
lot of them. Like the subscription market. It's kind of like clothing company right now. There's a trillion fishing clothing companies. I can hardly keep up with that. But there's good ones and there's bad ones. I totally think the RLM box you get more than your value's
it's
worth.
pretty,
Out of those.
there hasn't been a box that came that we weren't like, oh my god.
Yeah, you know what?
Sweet.
That team,
I want that one. I want
team
that
of
one.
people behind the scenes is working very hard to bring new stuff to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They're not selling lures that they made themselves and just threw in a box. Like, it's legit. I like it a lot. And if you're American, you can save a ton because you 30% off exchange rate. Then you get $10 off your first box by using the code FearFishing.
$10 American or $10
Basically,
Canadian?
they'll owe you $5.
They'll give it to you. They'll pay you to take it.
You got any more questions, or was that the only one?
Yeah, lots of questions
Oh,
about your
fire
trip
one.
today.
What do you? What,
Well, a lot of
read
people
them.
have been
Oh.
saying they went out.
While we're talking about boats, Matt Benson says, what about a tin boat to a bass boat conversion?
I did it.
Young Marley's working on that right now.
Yeah,
With
he is.
that fisher.
I think they're amazing.
My first fishing boat. That's what
It
I
all
bought a run
depends
of it.
on what you want out of your boat, right?
I think that's the way to do it for young people.
You got to get into this. I didn't have a bass boat. How old am I? I was probably 28, 29 when I got my boat. No.
That's young.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything else in my life but fish.
Yep.
So here's the difference. If you've gone on vacation in your 20s or your teens, I didn't do this. I really just fished. Like, I didn't want anything in the world but a truck and a boot. So
that's all
that's
he
the
wants
big
now.
difference, right? And I still owe on my boat, and I've had it for 38 years. Be real here. I'm on the never-ending plan. Man, that thing and I are probably die together. Like, same time.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if I could live without it.
You have left strict instructions.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, Montana and I are going together in that boat.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I could get that thing buried with me?
Yep.
No.
You couldn't?
Yep.
Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, we know some Italians.
My brother is a backhoe.
We know people in the biz.
You could go in one rod locker and I'll go on the other side. I just hope you go
Oh,
before me or it's
Your
going to be
feet would
weird.
hang out.
Yeah,
That'd be,
no.
I think I
odd.
can get in there.
I'm
Why don't
good.
you can saw them off.
I want to be a
Yeah.
tree.
At that point, I don't need them. You want to be a tree?
I'm going to be a tree.
Really? What kind
Yeah.
of tree?
I want to be a birch.
Chaga.
Yeah, chaga grows on birch.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
I think there's some growing in a tree behind my stand.
Really?
Honestly, I think it's a thing of chaga. Yeah.
What is that?
That chaga, chaga
It's a
tea and all
fungus.
that fungus that grows on birch trees.
Really?
Yeah, it's huge right now.
I don't know.
probably
We have it.
I really
Yeah.
I gotta go fishing. I go
You
sit.
have it.
I sit in trees.
I got some
I got
Do you
some.
really? Where'd you
Yeah, we
get it
got
from?
some.
from the fishing and boat show.
From
Really?
Jerry Ulet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerry sold us the chaga.
Yeah,
So this
I
the
brought you guys
chaga.
over there. I'm like, you guys got to try this chaga.
We got
This
the
is
chaga.
the
stuff.
chaga tea.
I don't remember this.
It's made out of
That was when you had your hemochromatosis.
Oh, that makes
For those of you people at home that don't know what chaga is a spore. Well, it's not really a spore. It's a
Fungus.
the growth.
it's a fungus that grows on only birch trees, and the best time to harvest it is in the winter months, right when the sap slows down, and you go out and you turn this tea into you can turn it into a powder or you can boil it, and it's got unbelievable health benefits. Look it up, chaga,
Interesting.
CHAGA.
Right there, you reminded me of David Suzuki in a flat brim.
I'll take
that
it.
look like
Informative.
I don't know. Who do you look like?
Do you got any more questions, comments?
yeah.
So fire them out here. We can
People
do some
are
rapid
asking
fire.
how deep and if the walleye were suspended.
They were suspended, all right.
Okay.
super suspended.
All right. You want to talk, Shawn? You caught most of them today.
You want to talk about today?
Yeah, we can do that. If everybody, that's what everybody
This
wants
should
to
be
talk
fun
about.
for me.
We went out in a boat. We casted lures
Me
over the
too.
side.
Yeah.
Lures were eaten.
I was
Fish
the
were brought
walleye
in.
slayer.
Was
I was.
for her
Sean.
I don't have that great
4
luck
hours.
with those things, you know.
4 hours, my arse.
4 hours.
We
So,
went out with
4
Lloyd
years.
Domey from You and Me Guide Service in Picton.
who's a beauty?
You've known him for how long?
Since I don't remember a time that I fished, and I don't remember, like, Lloyd was always there. He was like a steady flow of row bags and stuff like that when I was a kid.
He was
Nice.
a steelhead at the
I had to
creek.
go find
back
him.
in the day.
Yeah. He would steelhead, but he was like a super. Like if you needed a float, Lloyd was the guy to go ask. And Lloyd used to run like tournaments, so there would be maybe 40 guys invited. Everybody would pay $20. Lloyd would work really hard in the community to grab some pizza places would donate pizzas and all kinds of great stuff like that. And Lloyd would make boxes where you could measure your rainbow. So let's say we're down. You got 5 fish and you couldn't call. So let's say your third fish was 14 inches, or it was centimeters. We did it in centimeters for some reason. Would you keep that, or would you plan on catching a 6th fish? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
you
if you
can't
caught
call.
it, you can't call.
Once it's in your bag, it's in your bag.
So let's say we're float fishing. I catch a fish. You're standing beside me. You're in the tournament. I got to measure my thing, show you, and then you sign off. And then it's your 5. Give all your cards in at the end of the day, and then Lloyd awards the prizes. Mm-hmm. It was awesome. Ton of fun.
So you catch and release.
Catch and release.
Once you catch your 5 fish, once you measure your 5th fish, that's it.
That's it.
you could catch 20 and choose to just whatever ones you wanted, right?
Yeah.
You just take that chance.
Yeah. That's totally how it was
yeah.
like that gamble. You couldn't like scratch one off and do
cull
a big
it.
one.
Yeah, you can't color weight.
But it was super. That's for sure the first
And Lloyd
tournament
organized all this.
all of it. He'd probably there had to have been 5 or 6 of them.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was great. It was great fun. It was invitational. There'd probably be 40 guys. I can remember Dave won one time, and he caught a giant. Well, I feel like it was like 86 centimeters. Right at the end of the day, won the tournament. Churcher won one time, and he caught more fish than the entire everybody else fishing. He'd been pre-fishing for a week.
Pre-fishing
He was using a little tiny fly on the yacht club, and he laid a beating like I'd never seen before.
So this tournament, everybody's on the same body, or like the same
it
tributary?
would be down
You're
by
still
where
in
we
the-
went salmon fishing in the trench.
Yeah.
So you could fish like the willow trees, the trench, and one year you could fish like the backside of the harbor.
Oh, so you're chirping everybody the
How
whole
many-
time.
yeah.
You're,
Pardon?
You're
How many
close.
people would be down there fishing?
Like the group would probably be between 30 and 40, but and then
Wow.
everybody else would be there too. So there'd be a lot of people, but you had to know Lloyd to get an invite.
That's cool.
It was super cool.
Yeah, that sounds neat.
So you called me up last week or the week before, and you were like, "What? On the 25th, we've got an opportunity. Do you want
Yeah.
to go?" And I was like, "Absolutely, I'm in."
You said
Let's go."
bucket list. You used the word
Yeah.
bucket list.
That's my.
Yeah, nice.
It's on my bucket list. So I woke up at 2:00 this morning because I was so excited. Ian didn't go to bed until 2 o'clock this morning because he was so excited.
I kept like thinking in my head. I would close my eyes, and all I could see is like a crankbait and a walleye eating it, and then I'd be like, "Oh my god, it's only 4 hours away. John will be here in 4 hours." And then at like 2 o'clock, I was like, "You need to lay here in the quiet and think about nothing." And then I woke up and it was 4:17, and I was like, "Yes."
I was already on my way.
So we boogied down there to Picton. We met Lloyd at the marina. He took us out. And
Where's he out of? Like right out of Belleville or?
Picton.
He's right at Picton.
Yeah. We did the like the Narrows. Like we passed the ferry for we could each run 2 rods.
Nice.
Now we get out there.
At the Picton Harbor Inn.
Yes. We got a little fancy thing there. It's got Mr. Izumi on it.
Yeah.
That's for chartering.
Yeah,
We
Bob was down there fishing last week.
So we go out. The first 2 hours were really slow. Never got fish. We were all 3 of us were starting to get a little worried because we were filming the vlog for tomorrow. That is going to be epic. So finally, rod goes off, and Shawn and I, paper, rock, scissors. He got to go first, and the first fish of the day is 11.3.
Yeah.
So you guys like? Did Lloyd take a turn too? Or
No,
he was just
we
like
didn't
boom,
let-
boom?
we
No,
didn't-
Lloyd never pulls in a fish. He hasn't pulled in a fish all year. He did 47 charters in the last, 3 months?
Yeah.
Wow.
Never pulled in a single fish.
No,
good
and
for
another
him.
thing
Good
when we
for
were
him.
kids, like Lloyd lived in Port Hope, moved from Ottawa to Port Hope. He would take us all out salmon fishing. He had like a 17-footer with a 54 stroke on it.
Oh boy.
And if he was going out after work and one of us were young guys were down, he'd take us out with him.
Yeah, nice.
Like that's the only boat I can remember when I was a kid was going out with Lloyd and catching Chinooks.
Nice.
Or if we were on the pier, he'd be like hopping the boat and we'd go out and catch Chinooks. So even back then, Lloyd didn't reel in fish. He would just let us fight them till our arms fell off and we begged to go back to shore.
His exact words today were, "I just like the hunt."
I just like the hunt.
Aw.
He likes to find them and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
put you on fish.
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
awesome.
his
That's
deal.
a good guide.
Oh
right
yeah.
there.
So Shawn lands on 11.3. I come back with like a 7. You only needed to beat 9 pounds for a personal best.
Yeah, 9 pounds was my personal best.
My
before that,
personal
which I
best.
caught when I was like 12 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
My personal best is 10.1. I caught it on Rice Lake. And the
Really,
2
eh?
days before that, I caught one that was 9.7.
Wow.
And those are the 2 biggest walleye I've ever caught in my life. One was with Dan Sims, and one was with Marley.
Mine was 7.3 is my biggest, and it was on Shaman.
We would have crushed that today, like no problem.
Oh.
Even you would have could have beat that.
Oh.
So you get the highlights, and the other thing is that Lloyd cooked us lunch.
Oh, yeah.
On the boat, fresh sausages.
Yeah.
I seen it.
So you got how did it break down? You got the 11.3,
Yeah.
then like a 10.
No. Then I got a 9.
8.
I got a 9.2,
9.2,
and then I got a 10.8,
10.8,
and then I got a 12.
a 12.
Is that it?
Those were my 4 big ones. Yeah.
What did you get?
For it was.
I got like a 7. I lost a giant.
Did you?
I
Yeah.
did.
Giant.
I got a couple little ones.
Yeah.
I
Some
mine
eaters?
must have got like another 5 or something that I don't really remember. It's like a blur. But we had like a heck of a day. Shawn caught
Unbelievable
over
day.
40 pounds in 4 walleye.
43 pounds for 4 fish. When you do the math.
Unreal.
So the deal
Welcome to
was
the Bay.
Oh.
now this is really important. We fished in anywhere from 80 to 120 feet of water, but you can't fish walleye any deeper than 30 feet, or basically when you bring them up, it blows their stomachs out there. Like they die. You can't bring them up
Not
slow. You just kill them. So Lloyd will not fish deeper than 30 feet, no matter what.
Yeah, today we fished from 26 to 29 feet. That's where we were running. Like we were fishing open water and 100-foot holes and stuff, but we stayed running our baits from 26 to 29 feet. That was the pattern.
Crankbaits, deep diving crankbaits, 200 feet behind planer board, 6 rod spread. And, so it's really important. It is really important to the fishery that, that we have ethical guides
Oh, yeah.
who
for sure.
aren't just killing fish.
Yeah,
right?
because
Like,
we were marking them like crazy, eh?
Unbelievable.
Like the screen was spaghetti.
under 50 feet, you probably could have caught a couple hundred today, but
Yeah,
they
yeah,
would have
yeah.
all died, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
that's
just not.
That's no good.
And that's what like his exact quote was like, "Why am I going to kill my living?"
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that doesn't make sense. It's not good for the fishery. Like we could drop down there and pull them up all day, but we pull it up, it's a dead fish.
A 12-pound walleye is like a 20-year-old fish, right? That fish really needs to go back for the benefit of our fishery. And there was a
Absolutely.
time in the 90s where the Bay of Quinte was everybody thought it was done.
Do those big fish ever come shallower at any point of the year?
Yeah, ice fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got them up in Trenton, and then those fish are kicking around
That
opening
big?
day. Yeah, like that's where they're headed to the Marmara River. Is it the Marmara?
Where we were today?
No, the one in Belleville. They're headed to Belleville and they're headed to Trenton to spawn. But yeah, so it's really important that we protect those fisheries, right? A 12-pound walleye is a ginormous fish. A 10-pound walleye is a ginormous fish. That's all. It's got to be 50 or 60,000 eggs that you're taking out of there to get maybe a skin mount. It can't taste very good.
I looked at my clock I think it was about 10:30. I'm thinking, okay, I haven't heard from these guys yet.
It was rough.
I was like, oh, God, I hope they're not having. You should have been here yesterday day. Because you were saying how good he did the day before.
I was happy we went today.
Yeah, I bet you were.
It was. So
Yeah, you know what? Yesterday, what did you do yesterday? Tell us what you did
Charter
yesterday.
landed 19, including a 14-pounder.
Unreal, eh?
Wow.
I can't even. We took Shawn's 11, and we had fish on the stringer that Lloyd drags behind the boat to keep them fresh for eating purposes. And I was like, imagine taking that 3 and adding it to that 11. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Unreal.
Crazy.
Yeah.
World class.
Yeah.
You had a day beyond days, though, to get a 9, 10, an 11, and a 12-pound walleye.
Dude, you'll never do that again. You'll never do that again.
I'm okay with that because I did it once.
Yeah, you did.
Like
a
I'll
champ.
tell you. Oh, buddy, it was an unbelievable day, unbelievable guide. Like this guy was so full of knowledge, and any question you had, he had a great answer that you had to.
And I know Lloyd a long time. He's such a good guide because he talks to everybody. Like, he's very personable. Like,
Yeah.
You'd never run out of things to say to Lloyd. And he'd never run out of things or stories to tell you. And he's very open and honest, and it's really good. The other cool thing we learned today is there's like 5 or 6 of them who are all working together to stay on top of the fish so that everybody's getting fish. They're all...
The salmon guys do that too, don't they?
Sharing information. But this is on a different level.
Oh, yeah?
Like they as soon as they land a fish, they notify the group chat of where the fish was caught before they can all stay on fish.
Oh yeah.
Really,
It's really...
Oh yeah, they work like a close knit group.
Well, it's their living, and they see that there's a lot of water and a lot of fish for everybody, right? So
Yeah,
they're
for
all
sure.
going to make a living instead of one guy.
Yeah,
struggling or
he
whatever.
said too. He said since they started this system, all their numbers have went way
Oh,
up.
sure.
Right?
And it's just good business, right? If they're sharing charters, do you know what I mean? Like if I'm booked, I'm going to call Rob and let him know that this is open, and and then that's a great way to do business. We need more of that in the fishing industry.
Absolutely.
Instead of fighting and arguing over spots to help each other out,
It's 100% a winning model.
For sure. It's building that,
And look at the results. They
If
don't lie.
that personal pan pizza is you guiding up by yourself, and the extra large is working together and just taking home bigger slices of the pie,
For sure.
that's the way to do it, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. I had a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, Azumi goes down there and goes out with these guys.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Bob.
Yeah, he was down there last week.
Shout out to Uncle
nice.
Bob.
Yeah.
Uncle Bob.
I missed. He hasn't called me in a while.
Yeah, we had a pretty close run-in with Freighter today.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We tried to get a planer board underneath it, see if there's any walleye under there.
Fishing structure.
Well,
Yeah.
we see this freighter coming for miles. It's huge, right?
It's like an 80-foot. Like I'm like, it's a boat.
Yeah, it's a
Ocean line.
commercial
Ocean line.
freighter.
And he's
yeah.
he's pushing water. Like,
Sure he
you
is,
can
yeah.
see the front of him. He's pushing water. And right away, Lloyd, he's like, okay, we're going to pull off to the side, give this guy lots of room. And the guy that was in front of us,
Not
pulled it-
part of the collect.
yeah, not part of the collect, just some guy,
Yeah.
pulls out in front of us. Lloyd's like, look at this guy. He's going right into his path. Like, and he's trying to tell the guy, he's like, hey, go that way. There's a
Yeah, he was
freighter-
trying to show him.
a freighter coming, and Buddy just blew him off, right?
Really, eh?
So as this freighter gets closer and closer, this guy stays out in the middle. So now it forces that freighter to try to go in between us and this guy, right? I'm fighting a 10-8, right? I'm trying to
10-8.
right.
He was.
He was.
Right, I'm trying to put
He
this
was.
fish in the
Yeah,
boat.
yeah.
All of a sudden, here's this freighter. We're about to get smoked by this crazy wake. Anyway, it's all on the vlog. Check out the vlog and watch what happens. And Lloyd handled it like a champ. He ordered us around. He's like, boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom. This is going down. This is going down. This is going down. And we were all like, okay. And we all braced.
Yeah.
Then we
the
got
boat's
through
like,
her.
Lloyd's got the fish in the net, and the boat starts doing like a 360.
No,
Oh,
I
wow.
bet. Yeah.
And at this point of the day, Lloyd's at Woody's stage, and he's being polite to us, But he's like, those two troublemakers.
Yeah. We're always in his way.
Every time. But Lloyd's like tried to do his like his guiding, and we're talking on the vlog, right?
Yeah.
He's going like under our armpit, and the net's swinging over our head.
Oh, yeah.
You got the camera.
We're asking the most ridiculous questions.
It was wild.
It was a good day.
That 11-3, the first fish of the day, popped off right in the net.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the 12-pounder,
Yeah. Broke the line.
broke the line as it went into the net.
We just watched the footage. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's this close. He was this close to not getting those two fish.
That's a good net,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah. Lloyd's right on the net.
You teach him?
And he shimmied it so well, it just kind of like shook it in there because that fish was gone, man. I was ready to dive in.
You'll be able to see in the vlog where this is happening, and I start like dropping the camera in disappointment, and then Lloyd pulls it off, and it's like, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
It's unreal.
But he stretched for it.
Yeah, that's a long
And then
He
net,
went
then-
too,
for it.
eh?
Oh, yeah.
We got it in the net, and Shawn went into walleye fever, started dry heaving.
My adrenaline,
Yeah.
adrenaline was
I know
going
how he
so
is.
crazy because the 11-3 in the morning, it didn't feel. I don't know if it's just because I was so fresh. It was first thing in the morning, but
Yeah.
it didn't fight like this fish.
Yep.
And even at the end of the day, that fish hit, and I'm like, Ian, take that fish, and he's like, no, you take it, and I take it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, Ian, take this fish. He's like, no, you take it. So I'm like,
I was
okay.
behind too.
And I'm reeling. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, this is the biggest fish of the day, man. I called it right there. I'm like, this is the biggest fish of the day.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Well, you did reel in all the other big ones, so you'd know.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Hey, the first fish of the day, I called it first thing in the
He
morning.
did.
I
And
said,
what rod?
left-hand side, second rod.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
That's
Called
a
it.
true story.
Wow.
You Babe
like
Ruthed
Babe
it.
Ruth,
I
yeah.
totally Babe Ruth. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. That started it all off for me. That was
That's
a
awesome.
good way to start. Yeah.
We got any questions about this?
Yeah.
Fire them away. Just jump in there anytime, honey.
Andre, really?
Yeah, I know. eh?
Really?
This is the only time of the week you don't cut me off.
I'm just going to get like a big bell.
Ooh, we need like one of those like ting ting ting.
Yeah.
An answer bell.
Ching.
Andre Bogdan wants to know if you're going to the ice fishing show, December 14th and 15th.
I don't
I've been
think so.
asked that too. I'm not sure.
Where is it?
I'm not sure. Nobody
It's in
asked us
Barrie
to
or
come.
something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any information. I'm not sure who's running it. Nobody's asked us to come. I'm not like, I like ice fishing, but I'm not hardcore. I feel like we should rent some huts this year.
I like ice fishing.
That'd be
Yes, we
cool.
should
You
rent
know what I
some
mean?
huts.
Like go out to
Where we could stay in a cabin
go-
and
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want
yeah.
do that, or like just
Like
rent
a
a couple.
weekender.
You know, there's no shame in getting a guide.
No, there's
No
not.
way.
No, at all.
No, there's not. Hey, listen, if you want to go for a trophy day like we did
Yeah,
today,
yeah,
your
yeah.
best chances are to go with the guide.
Yeah.
I broke my personal best 3 times today. basically,
Like as much as I like the do-it-yourself fishing trip, there's sometimes it's just way easier, and you're like, if you thought about I'd have to get that Dream Deep V, right? I'd have to go buy, or talk to the Daiwa people, got 6 or 7 combos. Then I'd have to go spend $890,000 on crankbaits, right? It's just way easier sometimes to get a guide.
sure.
Get
it
on
is.
some fish. It's fun. Like I feel like there's pressure enough to film the vlog sometimes and to bass fish that sometimes it's cool to go out and have fun.
So how long's Lloyd going for? Is he like
Till
right till it
tomorrow.
ices?
Tomorrow. He's going to Florida next week.
Oh, is he?
tomorrow-
Okay,
tomorrow's
so
he's
yeah,
got a-
one more
Tomorrow's the
day.
last day.
He's got a 6
So
hour trip
there's
in the
nothing wrong.
morning.
I was thinking maybe we'll just rent a hut and go to Simcoe sometime this winter.
You wanna do
Like one where
Simcoe?
we can stay?
When are we doing North Lake?
And why
we
not?
could do both. The days of Ian pulling his ice out on the lake are over.
They were never there.
Yeah, they were gone a few years ago. eh,
They're
Shawn?
like-
I never saw that.
I would tell everybody right now that I am not pulling my ice out
Yep. we
20
already
feet
knew
on
that.
the ice.
We knew that.
Like my ice hut right now is in your mom's garage,
Mm-hmm.
and it can just go to the dump. What? Like I don't want to pull it. I don't want to pull it ever again.
It's only 500 pounds.
yeah.
I know. I think that's why I hate ice fishing so much, because by the time you get out there, you're like,
No, but it's
oh.
fast.
What do you mean?
Like your flip up. Like you're.
Oh,
like
it
if
is
we
really
go out,
fast.
we're fishing.
So
You're
the flip-
fishing a lot
it-
faster.
It's awesome if there's
Yeah.
if there's ice. It's just ice. Greatest hut in the world.
Yeah.
I used to have a Yamaha that snowmobile. It was awesome for that. When there gets to be a foot of snow and then 2 feet, it's just
Anything that
impossible.
you're pulling
Just-
out in that
oh,
much snow sucks,
just-
bud.
I don't like it. I'm not like, yeah. So maybe we'll do some different stuff this winter. We could do the sleep on the ice deal. Marley and I did that in Toboggan a couple times.
I would like to.
Oh
do
yeah, I'm
that.
talking about
That's a really good
fun.
time.
we had a ton.
Peninsula Lake up north.
No way.
Yeah,
I would like to do
Huntsville,
that.
I
That'd
think,
be a
here.
great.
North
That'd be
Huntsville.
another good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you say you have more questions about this stuff?
Well, I have another question. Oren Teschke wants to know if you've ever gotten into a fight on the water.
Oh, like a fist fight?
Fight.
Oh yeah. Let's be real.
I think we
here.
all have.
Fat guys throw rocks at me.
Yeah.
I had a guy throw like his pathway on Chemong Lake. Another guy drive his boat around. I once almost boarded somebody's boat during a tournament because it cut me off. I don't know. I've had lots of like
Scuffles.
talking to people. There was that time those nice people in Coburg Harbor tried to tell me I couldn't fish there.
That was nice.
I don't think I've had one in a long time. Most people are really respectable. I'm getting kind of used to people giving me the finger. It doesn't bother me as
You
much
just
as
wave
when I was
back
younger. Yeah,
like
I'm just
Forrest.
like, hey, no problem. Yeah, sorry, I'm out in your lake. Yeah, I don't think I've never had like a real fight or anything like that. It's only a fish.
Landowners get confused on how much land they actually own.
What do you mean?
Well, they think they own the water as well, right?
No, they don't.
They don't.
No.
True.
No.
I was at a
You're just
a
like
while ago.
So the guy on okay, let's bring this up. You can't. Remember when the guy on Lake Buckhorn said that I was just like the rest of them, an asshole?
Yeah.
I don't think he can say
That
that
old
to me.
guy?
I don't think he can say that to me anymore. I'm like the rest of who?
Oh,
All the others.
All the others. Of what?
You
He
people.
those people.
He was
people.
not happy with me at all, but that's what he said. I just flipped my jig near his dock, and he was like, "You're just like the rest of them, an asshole."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Have a great day, sir."
Yeah, we were okay with it.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah,
all
we
right.
probably are.
I think I
Did you
deserve.
jack a fish
I think
from
I
under his
deserve
dock?
that though.
That
I
would've
deserve.
made it better.
I know why people don't like people fishing their docks.
Well, they're dinging stuff off all their stuff.
For
right?
sure, right?
Leaving hooks for kids to
And
get
yeah,
stuck
so
with.
like,
I get it.
if I'm going to flip your dock and you've had a bad experience, I guess it's all right. I was only joking about the rest. You're just like the rest of them. I don't mind a little smack talk. The Sturgeon Lake is the nicest dock people ever.
Yeah.
We're super. I've never had a bad experience there.
I like Crystal Lake. dock
South
people.
End,
Crystal Lake. I was
Yeah.
going to say the
Very,
same thing.
very
dude.
pleasant.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh,
very
yeah.
South End of Chemong, assholes.
Yeah.
I've had
Never had a
nothing
problem.
but problems.
Dalrymple.
Yeah, I can see why they're
Oh,
mad.
I got shot at a Dalrymple
Where
with a
else?
real gun twice.
I can think of four
Yeah, man.
different incidents
Called the cops and everything.
on the south end of Chemong where people. The one guy during the classic came out in his underwear, like his
Oh, you're excited,
his
eh?
speedo. He had like a speedo.
He was ready
like
for the race.
Like a nightgown on like
A robe?
I don't
Nightgown.
A robe.
a robe. I don't know what was going on in the man's life.
It must have been a short nightgown if you could see his speedo.
Yeah.
Call his
We
t-shirts.
fished, we fished the dock at least twice, and I was like, "This is where the guy came out and went just." Bump.
Yeah.
He lifted the patio stones for his like walkway to the lake and started throwing them at us,
What?
like I'm not rocks, like boulders, and I was laughing so hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you get when you're like, you see somebody and they're so mad, right? And they're just angry, and they grab something, and then as soon as they go to pick up, they're like, "Man, this is heavy."
Yeah.
Dude, why
And
don't you
then-
go there every
and then-
weekend?
I think I
he
just
throws a
pooped.
rock in, and then you got a little rock pile off
And then
the dock that nobody
got,
else
like,
knows
he
about.
got
right?
like here, and he was yelling stuff that didn't even make sense, and then he threw it, and it like bounced off the shore and into the lake.
Structure.
Nice try. Can you do that again?
And I was
Good
like
shot.
laughing. Okay, here's another thing. If somebody comes out and let's say somebody comes out to their end of their dock and and they're like, "Can you not fish my dock?" What do you do?
No problem.
I say
if
no
they come
problem.
out and they're nice,
Yeah,
No
yeah. I
problem.
let them set the tone.
You want to know my honest?
Yeah.
As soon as they hit the dock, I make the cast. Because if I'm in there and they haven't asked me, I don't think I've done anything wrong.
Yeah.
if that's your strategy, that's fine.
Like as soon as I see them coming, I'm like,
But you take a second or third or fourth cast?
sometime. If they come out, if they're really nice, I'll be like, yeah, I'm really sorry. And they've walked on the dock, I'll watch to see if anything came out of there.
Yeah.
If I see one come out, I'm like, oh, well, I'll be back. No problem.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You might want to go
sure.
shopping later.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
But I've done it before, too, where I flipped in. There's one case with Marley, and this lady came running. And as soon as I saw her run, like I made like a cast, not a flip, to get to the dock, and it hit the water, and she'd hit the dock, and I set hook on a giant.
Yeah.
And she screamed all the way like that fish in the boat.
That's her pet.
It was her pet.
Our buddy Dan Marson just sent us a message. Says if we want to get huts for Simcoe, let him know. He knows some guys.
Nice.
We like that.
So I think you got to press the limit. I've also been on docks too where I knew somebody was.
We want Laker and Whitey huts though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Not perch.
Not perch.
But I've been on docks where I've had problems with the past, and like I've stood there and have a conversation while somebody yelled at me and just kept flipping. I figured that he's probably out there enough that the fish don't care that he's there.
Yeah. Yelling at other people.
I got to take a second here, and I got to, like, my Facebook is just doing this nonstop. Just keep saying new people are watching. And, like, I'll go out of it, and I'll try to get to the
are
questions.
People watching?
Yeah, people are watching,
Yeah.
but I can't see their questions. It's
Maybe they're not asking
no,
any.
it's a Facebook thing. Something's going on with my Facebook. So
Hold on.
then I go back here, and I'll get some questions, and then I'll flip through, and it just pushes them all out, and I can't get back
We
to
are
them.
cursed.
Yeah.
No, here mine's working. You can.
Yeah.
You want to try that one?
Yeah.
There you go.
Mine's actually working too.
Do you got more questions?
Uh,
I know. I was just talking nonsense about flipping people's docks.
yeah, we know.
I've made some bomb casts, got some good fish though. I don't mind getting yelled at about it.
No, I've been yelled at. Everybody's been yelled at.
I've been yelled at.
And I've met some really nice people too.
I have too. I've met some just gems. One guy came out and yelled at us, and he was like, "What do you want to come over for dinner afterwards?" And Marley, of all people, was like, "Yeah, just let me finish the tournament. I'll be over about 3. Do you want me to bring
What are we
anything?"
having?
But he was being like, "You're encroaching on our space."
yeah.
But Marley took it like not even broke a smile. He's like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds great. What time do you, I just got to finish up the tournament." And is it all right to swing by about 3:30? And this guy was getting mad, and that's the one who drove the bayliner around us. He was like a 12. That was the most upset. I thought his grandkid.
Did you tell him
too.
it was a personal problem?
No, I should have though. Mm-hmm. He moved out of the docks. The new people who own that dock. I caught a couple big fish there, and the new people on the dock are quite pleasant. Yeah,
That's nice.
Our buddy Gavin McNamara says that goose jerky's in full swing. Let me know when you want some.
Now.
Yeah. On our way.
that'd be good. Yeah. He's a beauty.
I've never had that.
He sends me great videos. He's the only guy in the world who doesn't text me. He sends me videos of him talking. I get like my own
You get your own private
Instagram feed.
Claude Turnergy says that Lake Nipissing's dope for getting a hut, staying out for the weekend.
I went there once with Marley.
I've been there once as well.
Yeah, it was
Is that
pretty
the one-
good.
Is that the one?
The ice bungalows.
The party house? The party
Yeah.
Yeah.
They probably.
It was a lot better.
I think
So
they
when we
would
went
have
to
it there.
Temagami, and rented
Yeah.
one of those for
I've
4
been there
days
as well, yep.
But we brought snowmobiles and our portable huts. So we would do like
Day
but
trip
during the
kinda
day
things.
we
Yeah,
would go
yeah.
to back bays and stuff and pound Lakers. Might have to look into that.
Yes.
Lloyd says if we do Lake Temagami, he's in.
Nice.
Yeah. we
He's
can
not
do-
back till the middle of January, right?
Yeah, sometime. But you know what? If Lloyd came, then
it'd be a party.
we would just get to reel in fish while he found them for us.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
great.
Point to a hole, Lloyd.
Yeah.
That's right.
Lloyd, can you check my
Do you
rod?
still like the hunt?
Yeah.
It's a little cold, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Do you want to know a funny thing about today's? Lloyd almost fought a fish. So right at the end of the day, it was my turn. And you can tell when a real small one takes the planer board. Mm-hmm. And I refused to reel in the fish because I was going to give my turn up, and then it was back to Ding Long over there. So I was like, I'm not reeling it in. And Lloyd tried, but he lost the fish. So it was still my turn.
Why didn't you want to?
Because then I got to give up my turn when I knew it was a small one. It wasn't like an 18-pounder.
Oh, you were playing.
Yeah. He was playing a size game.
Yeah, I do.
Is mine working?
Yeah, yours is working fine.
Oh.
Mine's going crazy.
Weird.
Invest in an iPhone, my friend. Yeah. Get out into
Sean
the
Quinn's got a great question.
Sean Quinn's a beauty.
He wants to know what's worse, an angry property owner with a good dock or a jet ski?
Ooh.
With the Palm Bay.
Stephen
I-
Husky said
I-
the only good jet ski is one tied to a dock holding fish.
It's true.
That is true.
Yeah. It's true.
Ah,
I remember a dock on Skoogog that had like 3 jet skis on it.
really?
That was pretty good.
Real Canadian Lunker Hunter says if we're interested in Muskrat Lake this winter, let him know.
Nice.
What's
interested
What's
in
in
go-
Muskrat?
Fish.
Um,
You know who I'd like to go ice fishing with?
They have 12-pound walleye?
I'd like to go ice fishing with Rob Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I feel like Rob should take the three of us out.
That'd be a trip.
Yeah.
Whoa. What?
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 Ice
Mark's
fishing's
not
my
coming.
favorite. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Mark.
Well, he can't catch
I
walleye.
meant the three of us.
Yeah,
ice fishing is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Rob should take us out fishing. I'd like to do it an evening with Rob.
I liked going
Would you
up north
challenge me ice fishing?
to the bear camp.
Walleye fishing?
Walleye?
Yeah,
Ice
maybe we could
fishing?
do that.
Fishing?
Me and you?
Yeah.
Challenge? You
Yeah,
heard
so-
it, guys.
That's on.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you guys
Yeah.
want to bet?
Your
Something huge.
your beard.
Your beard.
Oh.
You know what? Speaking of bets, we got to go to Corey Johnson's house.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you do. Why don't you pay up your
Yeah.
last bet before you make new bets?
Oh.
We're working that out right now.
The who's going to shoot the biggest Johnston buck is looking good for the
Talk
team
about
42.
shooting bucks. What did we realize the other day? We're
don't know.
tied.
Yeah, we are.
Tied with who?
Tied with you and Miles.
Things are looking up. 0, 0, 0,
Yeah,
0.
0-0. We're tied for you for hunting this year, buddy. Like we're
What
up
time is it?
here this year.
How many walleye did you catch today, Mark?
851.
Oh, sweet. This is flying
I
by.
caught some green
How many what?
dollars.
How many walleye did Mark catch today?
None.
Oh.
Same as opening day.
That's
This should be easy.
You know
for
what's
though,
kinda
Mark.
funny?
You don't have
That's
to
all
vertical
right.
jig.
Mark started the season like he ended it. 0.
I stayed
Proud of
home.
you, Mark. I'm proud of you.
Funny
Yeah.
because it's true.
It's true.
We had a lot of laughs today at Mark's expense.
I'll teach you, Mark.
That's
We
all
really
right.
did.
That's all right. If
Did
it
you
makes
what?
you, if it makes you feel better, just catching little fish all day and
Do we got
watching
any more questions? We're going to take a break
Shawn
here in a minute.
Hammer 'em.
We're going to take some. Do we got any more? People can write their questions in. We'll have a couple minute break. They can get, Quinn can get a Palm Bay.
Talking about Quinn, didn't his son have the best pickup line ever?
When?
At the wedding?
You were there.
I can't say that on live.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't. I'm leaving the room right now if you're saying it. No.
Can't do it.
No. Is it that bad?
No.
Okay, maybe you're thinking of the other one.
This girl comes up. I guess son's on the way home.
I'm just
Right,
going
he's
to nod
going
my
home.
head like Ron
So
McClain.
this girl comes up to him, gives him a hug,
Yeah.
right? And then he goes, okay, I got to go. And then we both said, whoa, where are you going, this young lady? And he says, no, I got to go. And then he looks at her and says, you want to make my dad proud of me? Remember that? You want to make my dad proud of me?
That's right.
We start laughing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Did you,
Yeah,
big
yeah.
shout out to Michael and Michelle Gray.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
awesome. We had a good time.
I had a really good time at their
Unbelievable
wedding.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
My calves are burning.
You know who can party? Sean Quinn's
Yeah.
girlfriend.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yes.
Bang, bang.
Everybody's speechless.
That was a great part.
She was having a great time.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Everybody was.
At one point, I was like, hey, look, there goes South Carolina Amber. Oh, no, it's not.
I thought Shawn did a great job emceeing.
Oh,
He did do a great job. The whole thing
Yeah, he
was
did.
just an
Yeah,
absolute.
yeah.
I had a great time.
Yeah, it was fun.
And our
It was
PS
relaxed. It
I'm
was,
not usually
you know,
a
it
wedding
wasn't-
guy either, and I really enjoyed that.
He
Yeah,
was
so
a
did I.
hilarious MC.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
it was
good.
good. It was good.
Quinn's a
Yeah.
beauty.
He is.
His Palm Bay biker jacket
He's
on,
definitely a beaut.
riding on his jet ski.
Wow.
You want to have a break?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do.
We got a lot to talk about.
We always do.
I know. We're fading here.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
talking on this.
Is there?
Hard to get.
Hey, while we're still on the wedding, I got a quick story about the wedding.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
So it came time for Mike to fire the garter into the single man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Penny pinked.
And yeah, right. So all of us single guys, I think there was like 8 or 10 of us. We all go up there into this row, and Mike fires it over his shoulder, and we all see it coming for us. 2 guys jammed, took right off,
Yeah.
right,
Quinn was
and
one
it
of
lands right between me and Quinn, and we're both looking at each other, and I'm like, oh no, and I look down, and I'm like, my girlfriend's looking right at me, right?
You better
So I'm
pick
like,
it
I'm
up,
like, I'm
son.
so dead if I don't do this.
Yup.
He's like, bye. I pick it up.
Well, we cost savings. Amber and I once we're gonna have a wedding, and then we bought a boat engine. But when Michelle and Mike were doing their vows, Mike went first, and I said I do, and then Michelle went, and Amber said I do, and then we shook hands.
Oh, yeah? So it's kind of official?
Yeah,
Kind of.
and we did it in a church.
Yeah.
I thought it was really cool what Mike did with his stepdaughter.
Oh, that was the sweetest thing ever. That was such
Yeah.
a good wedding.
Yeah.
I had an absolute blast of a time from beginning to
Can you
Still,
get this?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't remember anything.
Can you see that on camera?
Oh,
Woody?
you broke it.
Oh,
No, I don't think we
that
can.
was our. The whole wedding was fishing themed. It was
Yeah, it was
amazing.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That was the things on
I
our
can't see it.
Boutonnieres?
The boutonnieres.
on the knives and forks.
There it is.
Oh, the keepsakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
That
were
was
little
super cool.
keychains
Yeah,
with
yeah.
like hooks and Mark.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Mark.
get
Well,
it
you
in
want to be
the
the
Messing stuff up.
you want to be the second guy to dump a coffee on the table tonight?
Yeah.
Hey.
It is really cool.
Look, there's a legit 6 in these weeds.
Yep, the centerpieces were amazing. They were jerk
There we go.
baits.
There we go.
They were jerk baits with flowers on them.
We should
Oh, yeah,
have
they were
that
cool.
angle.
Oh, they were pimp.
No, not you. Got to be on
The
there.
centerpieces?
Woody. Hey, Woody, if you turn
Look
that
at
around,
these.
I'm going to ask you all kinds of questions. There's nothing like a good centerpiece. Do you guys always steal the centerpiece?
No.
No, you were supposed to take it home.
I have a whole collection of them.
You should. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Now
You went
do.
off with this one on your shoulders.
Yeah, did I?
Thank God it didn't
Yeah.
have sand in it. Just sawdust, but we got rid of that.
I had one time that was a candle holder with sand.
Yeah,
and
it's great.
they basically tracked me back to the hotel by the sand I dropped.
There you go.
All through the hotel, all through the venue, all.
what is the
Elevator.
Days of the Life thing?
What?
I
like
kept
sand through
dumping
an
it, and I
hourglass?
was like sand through the hourglass, and I would dump it like all over the hotel.
These are the days of our lives.
How do you know that?
You know what?
watched it.
That was one of those moments where I thought it was hilarious, and everybody else was not pleased by Ian.
The real Canadian lunker hunter wants to know when the date's set for, Shawn.
For the twins or the marriage?
What? Marriage is first, bud.
Then the twins? I can't wait to meet them.
I'll cut the twins off before I want to have twins. Tell you that.
That'll be a heck of a wedding.
Yeah.
Jamie and I have been picking out names.
Really?
Yeah. For the twins.
Yeah. Eat it.
I'd call them 12 and 11-3. All right,
Close
let's
enough.
take a 3-minute break, guys, girls. Everybody out there, get your questions in, comments. Keep immersing amongst yourselves. Grab a Palm Bay, hit a jet ski. We'll see you back here in 3. Who doesn't like to come home and get fishing stuff in the mail? The RLM Elite Box from Simple Fishing is just that, a bi-monthly subscription order with the most hard baits. They have a pike box, bass, walleye, and a multi-species box. Your RLM Elite Box comes in the mail every second month, and it is jam-packed full of the best lures in fishing. Doesn't get more exciting than coming home and finding your subscription box jam-packed with all the baits you need to catch fish. All you got to do to get your own, go to simplefishing.ca. Use discount code FearFishing and you'll save $10 on your first box. I promise it's going to help you catch more and bigger fish. That's Simple Fishing. Discount code FearFishing. Mike Carnegie is a financial advisor at Northstone Wealth, providing insurance solutions to protect you and your family. Investment solutions for all your needs, like your kids' education and your retirement. Get good advice from a good guy and also a fellow angler and trusted member of the FearFishing family.
Hi, I'm Mike Carnegie. If you want a little direction, give me a shout. 905-925-0663. See you on the water.
How did the Jack Links people find me? Look at this. Look at all the Jack Links. Just arrived on the water, loaded up for the rest of summer. Cases and cases of Jack Links beef jerky. I think we're ready for a little fall fishing. Nothing better than jerky and fishing.
Fear Fishing. Making moves.
Welcome back. I'm making moves. I made moves upstairs and back downstairs. Keep your questions in the comments going. Shawn and Amber said everybody's out there commenting, talking amongst themselves.
Hard to keep it in check.
Just keep firing out questions. If you got questions, if it's a really important question, ask it twice. Amber will see it, or Shawn.
Amber, can you write it down?
Doubles
if you have
Mccaul.
a good one, and then
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. They're coming fast.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They're coming fast.
Yeah.
It's good.
S. Turner wants to know if we're hitting the road next summer. Fear Fishing Road Tour. Rustle up some subscribers and fans. Maybe hit the Ottawa area.
We're actually there's going to be difference than we've done the last couple of summers next year. If Woody says it's okay that we do that.
Yeah, go for it.
He has no idea what
Get
we're
away
talking
from
about.
here, you say.
We'll bring this up like next Thursday, and he'll be like, absolutely not, Ian. Like, when did I ever say yes?
Is he giving you those eyes?
You know when like you ask your
Can we
dad to
get
go
that
to
on
when
video?
like you're like I used to do this to Craig all the time. He'd be like
Maybe.
really tired on a Friday night, a long week of work, and I'd throw in like I'd start a big fight, and I'd be like, "Can we go to Wonderland next weekend?" And he'd be like, "Yeah."
Like The Simpsons. Can we go to Mount
Then the next Saturday
Rushmore?
morning, I'd have like my bathing suit and towel at the door, and be like, "Hey, remember that time you told me Tuesday we could go to Wonderland?"
Can we go to Mount Splashmore?
I only went to Wonderland twice.
Really?
Neither time with Craig.
I want to go for the
Went a bunch of
Halloween.
times.
The Halloween haunt.
I
They
don't
have
like
a Christmas thing this year too. Now.
Do they?
Yeah, I just seen it.
Let's bring the
just seen it.
kids.
It's
No.
open till Christmas.
No.
You know what's really cool? The distillery district.
Yeah?
Yeah, if you go down
Oh,
to Toronto,
yeah, you guys did that.
Yeah,
We
the
should really
market,
do that
It's
this
really
year.
cool.
all of us.
Christmas
Yeah.
market, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really, really
Yeah.
cool. It's a really good. It's family.
We could do that.
and-
With the kiddos.
Markle DD.
I hope everybody
Yeah,
out there
yeah.
has got like
With a trailer full of people.
Whatever it takes.
I hope everybody out there who's listening has like their hunt and fishing clique. Yeah, like it's we do a lot of stuff together.
Yeah, we do. Not just outdoorsy stuff.
No, like everything.
The wedding was awesome.
Yeah,
I had
it
a
was.
really great time.
Shout out to Joan.
yeah.
And Jamie Francis dancing
I
the
didn't
night
dance with
away.
I got
Jamie.
a couple butt grabs for you to make it even.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
Ian made it even for me, too.
I'll take a butt grab.
I'll hug you up.
Passing them out.
I'll hug you up.
And you know what I asked?
I love dancing
asked-
with Joan.
I asked
She's
you.
smooth, eh?
Oh yeah.
She can dance.
Well, look who taught her.
Look who-
She told me. She told me.
Fred Astaire over here.
She whispered in my ear. I taught Mark everything he knows. She's smooth.
It's funny because
and I asked. I looked at
Ian just manhandles me.
Ian grabbed my butt too.
Did he?
And I just looked him right in the eyes. I said,
I
"Tell me,
sacked you twice too.
Whose is firmer?" And he says, "Jones." It's like,
The first time I ever met.
and he grabbed my wallet. There you go.
The first time that Joan and I ever went out for dinner,
You grabbed her butt.
we got intoxicated and we danced a lot.
We ended up there in between the wedding
Yeah, we had a
and
reception.
the reception.
That's
Yep.
how I knew that there was going to be magic.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Wow.
was just going like beer for a glass of wine.
I'm just
I
glad
knew it
we
was
all
coming.
had DDs.
I had
Yeah,
4
yeah.
That's an
tequila-
important thing too. We should talk about this. Like you can party and adults will be adults, but make sure you got a ride home.
Yeah.
And these guys partied. I'd heard from both of them about, I don't know, 10:30. I love you, man. I got it from both of them. That's a true
Because
story.
you were the ride home.
I love you, man.
You got to make it's really important to have a ride home and to play it safe. Nobody these days should be getting a DUI
No.
or drinking
No.
and driving.
No.
under
That's
any
not
There's
acceptable.
services out there that'll take you home, or you know what? Hoof
Yeah.
it if you can.
Heel toe express.
Not in my shoes.
No.
I don't know
guess
why
not.
Joan didn't bring different shoes either to dance in either. I brought different shoes.
I didn't.
You didn't even dance, Mark Hunter.
I danced a little bit, and
Nah, you
and
didn't.
You brought dancing shoes.
I brought surf shoes, dude.
You brought different shoes.
Dude, I just ripped my toenail
Did we get
off,
sound
buddy. I didn't know how those fancy Gucci shoes were gonna treat me.
Oh, give me your goddamn man card.
No.
Give it up.
No.
Jones got it. It's in her
Jesus.
purse.
Here, have a centerpiece.
Joan,
You ever had a raw toe?
Look
I
at his poor
saw-
foot.
Raw-toe.
This guy had to have his foot cut off.
That
He
sounds
doesn't
like
bring
a
a
crazy
second pair of
sex move.
shoes.
You ever have a raw toe? No.
Joan's
Thanks.
such a doll. She carried Mark's purse and his dancing shoes.
Yeah, he did. They weren't dancing shoes. They were sneakers. Didn't have taps on them or anything.
You didn't bring.
I didn't
Hannah's
shine them
tap
before I
shoes?
came. No.
Oh, I would have
there's
shined
no-
them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people watching that want this hat.
Do you want? It just came off the shelf.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
It's
look at
100 years
people.
old.
I really don't
Hey,
even think you should be growing it.
listen. Do we want to talk about Mark's pocket square?
Yes.
My pocket square.
That started as a true square.
So he has a pocket square. That
I
is
wouldn't. No, everybody's wearing a tie,
He
but I would
looked
not
very-
wear a tie.
He looked very dapper.
I'm not a
but,
tie guy.
But
Yeah, you look
let's talk about this. He had the original pocket square was a legitimate square, like they're not supposed to be squares.
Okay.
Well,
So
It was folded the way it was.
Joan opens it
the
up.
way you bought it.
Joan opens it up, and the surprise in the middle is the price tag.
That's why it was square.
Folks like these out there, I might want to take this back.
So during
$20 for that little piece of thing.
And it didn't even come with instructions.
No.
No, but during the wedding ceremony, I had Googled and shown Joan because I was sitting beside her. I was like, "You better help him out.
This is the pocket square.
It's not supposed to be square." But then you pulled it together.
Yeah. Folded it up. Left the price tag on it,
Yeah,
though.
you did. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about weddings?
the dancing.
That's not mine.
It's not.
Do you get
That's not
do you get
mine.
do you get emotional during
You're
the
gonna have to
ceremony?
edit that out. Yes, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you get emotional during the ceremony? Do you get that fuzzy feeling?
I wouldn't say I get emotional. I'm happy for them, of course. There's emotions going through me, but I'm not bawling.
For
Yeah.
me, it depends on how close I am with the friend I'm about to lose.
It's going to be you soon. I might cry for you.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah.
I really like it when I see my buddies do the tear up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that probably means a lot.
Like
you
if
know-
they're in the wedding party and stuff, I can see it. Like tears in the wedding
No,
party.
but I,
because,
I like to be there, and I like to, you know what? If somebody welts up a little bit, or has a hard time spitting their words out as the male, he probably really means this,
Yeah.
rather than yeah, sure, yep, okay.
I do.
Do you remember when Shawn turned 40 and he tried to pull his truck in the driveway and
And he couldn't get out for 10 minutes?
because he was crying?
Sean,
Yeah.
Sean Quinn?
No.
It must have been Sean
Our
Quinn.
very own Shawn Mccaul.
Yeah,
And then he
But
came out and took
then-
his shirt off.
Yeah,
I must have been drinking pot.
wife-
Put his unicorn shirt on.
to wipe
Yeah,
his
he did.
tears. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, and then it means something
Gave
to
us all a
somebody.
shot.
I like what I do the old well. I mean, you know what movie makes me cry? Rudy.
Rudy, yes, it does.
Every
And
Yeah.
time. Oh my God, when they throw the jerseys down in the office and they won't play if Rudy can't play.
Do you know what movie makes me cry?
What?
All of them.
Really?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah,
Especially these Christmas ones that are on now. Oh,
You're
God.
a sucker.
Jerkers.
I love you guys.
It's all right. You got to be emotional. Some
Yeah.
things you can't be
They make you real.
I don't get emotional about the things that I should be getting emotional about. It's the.
Do you take your shirt off every time you cry?
I man up.
You're like George Costanza.
Yeah,
We should watch.
yeah, totally.
I was just in the pool.
I was in that pool.
Do we got any questions?
Andre Bogdan wants to know if we've seen coyotes at deer camp.
On cam.
And
No,
he-
I seen
oh.
two.
I heard them the other night, too.
Oh,
Friday
they-
night howling. Like, packed up. It was scary.
They're the scum
Oh.
of the earth.
I was going to call you to come get me.
They're
Yeah?
the roaches.
No.
Oh, they're just I can't stand them. They're any animal that'll eat another animal alive, like from the hindquarters forward.
yeah.
They're evil. Coyotes are not nice critters.
That's how they survive.
I know,
I
but
know. There's nicer ways to do it.
We
Sean.
we kind of do it too by taking our bows out there and killing
Yeah,
them,
but-
and then dragging.
but
them
I
off.
like them.
Like
Yeah, but we're not eating
What's-
it
what's-
while it's
I
alive.
wouldn't shoot them in a tail and then follow them around for 6 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean.
I don't know.
Do you know, like, there's, like, they're not, like, it's not like a tiger. Tiger can feel in his teeth your blood pumping through your throat and just clamp down. It's over. Coyotes are kind of dicks.
Okay.
They're dirty fighters.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
pack
they are.
animals. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
I hear a lot of them at camp now.
There's a ton.
There's a bunch up there. Dave's going to have a good year, I think.
He is. Dave's a big coyote hunter. He's going to have a good winter.
Oh, he loves it. Yeah, we'll
He
go up
loves
there
it.
and sit with the rifles.
Yeah.
Today. Oh yeah, for sure we will.
For sure. That sounds like a good plan.
We'll
Crothers
I'm with you.
Crothers
I like
likes
to go.
Yeah. What?
coyote hunting too.
What's up with we don't get walleye and only Carruthers does?
What do you mean?
You're going to eat
It's
it in the
for a
end.
new fear fishing segment. It's not for Kyle. It's something I'm doing.
Yeah, it's
with
not
Kyle.
real walleye.
No, it's peckerel.
Oh.
And the phone starts ringing.
It's for something new we're doing over the winter with fear fishing. If I tell you now, then everybody will know.
Yeah, it's a secret.
And I haven't even talked to Kyle about it yet. So. No, I have. It's going to happen.
It's in the beginning stages.
Yeah.
Speaking of things, the Mr. Crothers, he says the Peterborough Tackle Swap and Fishing Show is coming together.
Yeah, I see Garmin just stepped up with a unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pay to get in. You get in on the raffle ticket, which is huge. I think it's EcoMap 75.
And when is this
I think
show?
I saw that.
March
15th.
16th? 15th.
That's
just
super.
the
Like
15th.
just for walking in the door, $5. You get into that. If you're
Yeah.
the winner chicken dinner, and more than paid for your day. Mm-hmm. There's a ton of stuff going on. I'm like, I have no authority to tell anybody, but Mr. Crothers has been working really hard.
Yes, he has. Yeah.
And, it's been a big move from Bowmanville to Peterborough. So good on him for taking on that task. Running a fishing show is not easy.
No way.
Any
No,
kind of show.
especially when you're going to do it with fear fishing involved.
Think of how much work we put in for our show. Like
You mean
for
Woody?
the OBN
You mean
note.
Woody?
Oh,
Can you imagine like
OBN night was
doing
a lot
that?
of work.
Oh, yeah. And then having to organize it all and
Yeah,
deal with
yeah.
all the different personalities and
Yeah.
collecting money and
Big time
venue.
work.
And
Yeah. Big time work.
OBN night.
I
that was a
missed
good
it.
time.
I
It was.
missed it. I missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you weren't there.
We sold a truck that night.
Yeah, we did. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave.
Yeah.
Dave Richards, True Bass Edition truck.
Yeah, man. Beautiful
Nice,
truck.
Dave.
Sold.
Yeah.
It gets tense when you do that kind of stuff.
Too bad there wasn't a boat on the back of that truck. We probably could have sold that too. Maybe next time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we probably could have done
Wink,
that too.
wink, nudge, nudge.
Maybe next
I
time.
wonder what the price tag on that truck was.
It was expensive.
Was
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Did you look at that truck?
So we got high-end fans.
Custom.
High-end fans.
That was
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Our fans don't mess around.
Practically billionaire.
They've got the money. What are you rolling your eyes about?
Nothing.
Shawn and I had a spat. I've never had an argument with you, but you and I have them from time to time.
Yeah, we do.
We have
Alpha male.
yeah.
Stick your chest out.
Yeah, here's mine.
Yeah.
Here's mine.
Yeah, we do. We have those.
What we do.
You and I have never even raised our voice to each other.
No, I don't think so.
You and
Mark
I.
just
You
walks
know
away
better.
and shakes his
You
head.
know better.
Mark's
like, I
like
can't compete
Mark's
with
like a
stupid.
6-pointer in a world of 12s.
All I got to do is give you that mum eye or that dad eye.
No, I just go to the
Or
urinal.
cry.
Or cry,
think
yeah,
it's-
if I cry. I seen you took the tissues. Nor was it you that took the tissues?
No,
From
Sean,
the wedding. Was
Sean
it Shawn?
took the tissue.
Yeah, that was for my girlfriend and you if you cried.
Yeah.
Mark
yeah,
already
yeah.
had his own.
I always think about you.
Mark had his own.
Huh?
I
Well, I
like
see
that.
he wasn't
I
wearing
went
a
to
tie.
Costco.
Sean.
I was like, what's he going to wipe
That's
his
the
tears
guy.
up with?
That's the dynamic, though. I kind of like that. I need
Some heartfelt men out
What,
there.
that we don't always agree with each other?
Yeah, but
It's okay to be different.
Like we've had some good ones though.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we've had some deep ones.
Yeah.
But they never last.
A really
very
good
long.
one was, you're not putting the fear fishing truck up in the air. I'm like, yes, I am. No, you're not. Yes, we are.
Look at it go.
Yeah. Yeah. There it goes.
Yeah, you won that one.
The night before day 2 of the classic, we had a good one.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, you
like
did.
I
I had to call you guys.
I was yeah. But
Oh,
on
I
my
had to
way
tell
to
you
the
guys to
classic, I was
stop.
going to kill him.
yeah.
That was my whole plan.
Yeah.
Like we
I
were
had to call you guys.
when we get there,
Get him on the
right?
boat and push
he,
him
you called and I was ready to fight, and he called and he was like, "Hey, all right." I could see, and he like apologized, and then I was like, "Man, why?"
Did you apologize?
Well, you didn't. He was making no. It wasn't an apology. It was more like,
Let's
"Hey, we
agree
had
to
that. Let's
disagree."
just agree to disagree." And I was like, and then I was
Yeah.
like, "No, I can't be mad anymore."
Don't think that I don't see your point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Right?
basically
But
what
this
it was.
is my point.
Yeah. Don't think that I don't see your point. Like, I totally understood where he was coming from.
Yeah.
But I also had an argument. And then we were like, all right, let's go fishing. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
Let's go fishing.
I was so mad, but then he
And then you
like
didn't make day 2. or
No,
day
I look
3.
at him like a brother, right? Me and my brother, we can fight, like
Yeah.
have a full blown out, you're a dick, no, you're a dick. 5 minutes later, hey, buddy, let's,
Love you, man.
let's go.
I need
Like,
that kind
we,
of thing.
we squash it like that.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
after
It's like a
our,
hockey fight.
like
Old-time
after,
hockey fight.
after our spat at the OBN in the afternoon, I went over there. I was like, you know, I really didn't mean that, and he was like, oh, I don't even know what you're talking about. And I was like, all right, yeah. But I like that. I like that how somebody tells it with.
I'll tell you shit. I'll tell you off.
You go make a scrape and I'll pee on it and you'll run.
It's funny because it's true.
No, it's not. I'm the big buck here, bro.
Oh my God.
Show me your horn.
Again.
See?
But everybody
Check your
has
camera roll, bud.
You're too nice to argue with. You're too nice of a guy. We're not as nice as you.
No, you're not.
No, we're not.
I'm as nice as you.
No,
But I'm as
parts.
much of a dick as you. I'm not like both of you.
Yeah.
Sean's a good
If we had a
middleman.
child, it'd be you.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I'm in the middle.
Oh God.
All right?
Yeah.
I just have a problem with authority.
Really?
I just cannot handle somebody telling me what to do.
No, not you.
And I think sometimes he tells me what to do just to make me mad.
Sometimes I do.
Just like twitch.
Like
Woody
Mark.
tells you what to do all the time.
I know, but I'm in the inside, like I'm really trying to be a team player. But in the inside,
that guy.
I'm saying things that like, yeah. And I gotta walk it off. You ever see me twitch like this after I talk to Shawn? It's me like smiling, but really I'm like, man, you like give me 1 second, you turn around, I'm gonna hit you with that chair.
Yeah, it works.
I'm really sorry, I didn't mean to hit you with that. I hope we're still friends. It's good though. You got to have that dynamic. And when I was saying that, I hope everybody has their clique. Like you need that dynamic and those people in your life where you're like, well, I'm gonna call Mark because he won't be mad. And when I get like really involved or upset, I call Shawn because he won't like sweet talk this to me at all if I got to hear something. And I do the same with Woody.
You just
Yeah. Sometimes I just miss Woody yelling at me. I text him. He doesn't yell. I
never
feel
yell at you.
I feel like you are in text message though, because you talk so like straight.
Oh,
Yeah, like you're very like
Direct.
direct. I need fluffed. Like you can't come into a conversation with me like, what's wrong with your Instagram subscribers? You've only gone up 2.3% this month. You can't do that. You gotta ask like, Ian, how was your day?
I like that. If you're serious about this,
listen.
do this.
Yeah, if you're serious.
Nobody's
like,
getting a
that's
free
to
bass
me.
boat with 2.3% growth.
Oh, yeah, that totally. But if he does it in the group chat, everybody will talk around him like we didn't see it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just
I
phone him
just
and be like,
pretend
what
I
are you
didn't
doing,
read
man?
it.
Woody's upset.
Yeah.
Should we call him?
Did you see that? Oh my God, that's so funny because it's true.
I had no idea.
We go
I'm
to
like,
our
well-
other group chat to discuss what you're talking about us. But you need that click. Like I hadn't talked to you because you had to deal with work stuff, and I missed you, Woody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did
He was,
really. Like I had a
waiting.
moment where I was like, I haven't talked to Woody in forever.
Don Cherry's been a pain in my ass.
He can say that, can he? Yes, you can.
Sure. Camera 3 again. Come on.
I don't know what's
GoPro.
going on with that. I tried.
GoPro on.
Would you imagine if that
What's the
worked?
matter? It's not working?
Yeah, it just keeps turning off again tonight.
I don't know what's going on with that thing.
Do we use that all day today?
Yeah, no
You
problem.
ran
You.
fine all day?
You.
Woody.
It's weird. I don't know why it only does that in here. Do we have any questions, Amber?
Stephen Hussey really wants to get into the
Oh, it's working. It works.
Yeah.
professional bass fishing talk.
All right, let's do it. What part?
So do it.
So what
Oh.
part? Or like the Scott Martin thing?
Yeah, might as well start with Scott Martin's big announcement.
That was pretty crazy.
Yes.
I had kind of like thought that was Scott, and I think that Scott's made a really good decision leaving the FLW and going to the Opens. I think it'll be great footage of watching somebody at that level. He's got to be in the top 3 rankings of worldwide.
He's an unbelievable angler. I think it's going to be an uphill battle because for anybody, it's going to be an uphill battle to battle through all those talented anglers and get to where he wants
But
to
this
go.
will be a good chance to see somebody at Scott's level have to like. He's had to suck
Requalify
up.
again.
Yeah, well, he's had to suck up a little pride here,
Sure he has, yeah.
right? This
Well-
is do you know what? Like, well, he's there's no shortcut here.
No matter what, you're not on tier 1.
He's going he's going to go and do this, and I think that it's going to be exciting to watch. I think that he'll probably qualify. He's a heck of a stick, but it's good. It's going like sometimes I think that Scott's a little ego driven, and this just goes to show that that's not the case at all.
Oh, he said that this is not based on money. This
No.
decision is solely based on my passion.
For sure, and
Really?
like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him.
he's basically burning a year,
Yeah, he is.
right?
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Well,
like
not
the-
really.
But
He's going to have to work harder this year than any other year.
But if he the safe play would have been to stay at FLW and collect
He's gonna
the
be
paychecks.
off the camera.
The paychecks are going to be at FLW
year.
this year are way more than
But he's
Bass
got
Open.
unfinished family business.
Exactly. I think he's going to be great. I think he'll make the Elite Series. I think out of the two Open Series, he's going to qualify.
He's going to qualify. Yeah.
He's a hammer. If for 20 years the guy's never.
He works hard, man.
He's going to do it, and I think it's going to be very exciting to watch him try to qualify. The ups and downs. Maybe he has a hard time and he just slides in there. Maybe he goes there and he just lays a whooping.
I think just him going to the Opens is going to bring so many more eyes to watch
Open.
to watch
Sure
the
it
Open.
is. Yeah.
Well, now
You think other people are going to step into and do the same thing? Do you think
Yeah,
this is
I
like a
think-
trend that we're going to see?
I
Yes.
think it is at 2021.
Yes.
There's 10 guys leaving MLF, and
Yeah.
that'll be the time to tell who's going where, right? Bass is like the hammer. Of
There's also
everything.
the new Professional Fishing League coming out too, right? In 2021. So
I think it's exciting. So if you look at this in terms as MLF's, basically has turned the FLW what the Opens are to Bass,
Yeah,
right?
It's a qualifying series.
It's
now.
qualifying series.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They got rid of the cup.
yeah, I think it's awesome. I think this is an exciting time once again for American bass fishing.
So much has changed in the last few years, eh?
For sure. I wonder when it starts to spew up north. At some point, there's going to be some kind of changes in Canada. I would think that somebody's coming out with something. We always have we're due.
we've
What
always been a few
provinces?
years behind.
Yeah, for sure. I would think that some point, if they have an Elite Series in Mexico, at some point somebody will try to do it here.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'll just take.
Yeah.
We're always a little bit behind of, what's
We're
happening. in
behind
the States.
Mexico. Think about that.
Yeah, but you got to look at the season too, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot
They,
longer.
they got they got the 365 season.
Sure they do.
I think it's good. I think that at some point we're going to see big shake up here. And it's just it's nothing to do not with anything. It's just it is what it is. Like this is what always happens.
Change is inevitable.
That's right. It
say that right?
happens.
Inevitable.
Inevitable.
But
Inevitable.
how much change do you think we're going to be able to sustain with a 5-month season?
5 tournaments in Classic. I don't know why our Classics aren't in October or November. I get the guys have to deer hunt, but we could extend the season. I can't believe that. Here we go.
Maybe to give them a life.
Pardon?
Maybe to give them a bit of a life.
Well, I don't want a life.
Well, you don't.
It
but
is
some
fun.
people
I
have
would
to get
rather
married
like a June, July,
see their
August,
family.
September, October, November season, one a month, than
Jam it all in.
Yeah,
June,
through your whole summer.
June, and then third week September it's over. Like I would like a summer. Adjust.
The
Or we're getting messages here.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Which
got it.
one?
The one over there.
Where?
The one
Behind
behind
you?
Mark's head.
Mark said.
Yeah.
What am I doing with it?
Just
I got to
go the
adjust
right
it
a bit.
because it's there you go.
Perfect.
That was slick.
So slick.
Yeah, you guys were
Mo.
supposed to read the.
Wow.
Quietly.
And
Somebody
you
was
should have
supposed to
wrote
talk.
that first, Woody.
Do not read this.
Right.
Don't we have the
we're the
just that
best.
thing that you can talk to us in the microphone?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you do that?
Yes.
Yeah.
What were
Try
we
and
talking
I'm the
about?
real techie here.
So I would rather they spread the season out. Right?
Yep.
I like we could have went to the first week in November, no problem this year. And do it the
This
week.
year, but maybe not
A
last
lot of
year.
people put
Yeah,
their
for
votes
sure
away
they were.
early too, right? So.
But if they wouldn't, then we don't
Yeah,
have
no.
to.
No, we don't have to.
I know you should do it before the gun hunt. Wrap up before the gun hunt. But that would
There you
extend our season, right? That would give way more
What do you
time.
mean wrap up before the gun hunt? Then you'd have to finish it in October because the gun hunt's the first 2 weeks of November.
All right, October, last weekend of October. We can do a double in October. First weekend of October, last weekend of October.
What do you mean? Just have the classic after the gun hunt.
Oh, maybe. Well, because then it could freeze.
okay,
then
we'll have this figured out by the end.
Then
of the year.
it could be real
How do your
cold.
eyes feel, boys?
Mine, though, that thing actually worked.
Thank
But I
feel
would
it.
rather like one a month. That would give more guys more time to pre-fish.
Yeah.
Right? It's not so jammed. It's tough for anybody working to pre-fish for 6.
I can't. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but to do that, and to enjoy some time with your family during the summer.
Yeah.
And, like, it's too much, man.
Yeah, you
it's too
can't
much.
like it becomes a big problem, and there's no fun fishing when you're at got to be somewhere every single weekend. So I would like opening weekend tournament, or and
I don't like an opening weekend tournament.
No,
No,
I kind of like that.
bothers me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, we'll do the
I don't
weekend
like it
after
either.
opener. Why?
I don't know. I just don't like it. It's too soon.
What?
Let a pre-fish happen. Let something go.
So the second weekend, open the second weekend, and then one in mid-July, right? Spread the lakes out a little bit. Maybe like the best year was the year that we did all the different lakes and we got to stay in the cottages with the kids.
Yeah, that was really.
That was a super awesome season. I really enjoyed that. You guys
Yeah,
came
we
to a
were
bunch
there.
of it. That was fun.
that was the
Yeah, it was fun
FLW,
time.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. We went to like 3 different communities. I'd be even happy with the June, July, August, and a late September classic. 3 tournaments to qualify, and then, do you know what I mean? But like, man, I don't like when they're all piled on top of each other, and I just feel like I drive lake to lake to lake to lake,
Same lake.
same lakes over and over and over and over.
And over.
I wish we had an earlier season open.
I was trying not to have
Are
that
we gonna go back
conversation
there?
yet.
Yeah, so I said,
Usually-
oh boy.
Usually I get mad around February. And then I want to talk about that. Woody this year, though, in January, February, March, he's going to work with the M&R to open up bass fishing early.
Yeah.
Thanks, Woody.
Yeah, he's going to take it. He told
That's the
me
plan.
he told me he could take care of that. If I could get my subscribers on Instagram up 33% this month, that would just be a shoo-in.
Is that a promise?
As soon as you hit 100K, yeah.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. If you guys each go out and tell everybody my Instagram hits 100K, that man is going to open bass season.
I got a great idea.
What?
Oh.
Sex video. It'll work
It'll help.
Great
Got it.
idea for who?
Yeah.
for you and Ian. Who else?
Yeah, that would go good.
You are a really nice guy, Mark.
Man,
Yeah, and you guys could have another Shawn.
You want to ride home?
yeah, we could. Look how
another
good we did
shot.
the first time.
He'll handle more of me.
I could.
Upcoming, what are the predictions for the gun hunt or the deer season, the rest of the deer season? We've seen.
I
some
think
bucks.
it's gonna happen, dude.
I think
it's gonna happen.
too.
Now you guys have until the 31st to hunt.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Well, I have it like till the 17th.
Really?
What do you mean? Oh, you're leaving for
Oh yeah, we
Florida.
got Peppa.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm going to Florida.
You're not going to be here over the holidays to hunt your spot?
No.
I'm totally going to kill that buck in your stand.
Well, yeah.
Please do.
Yeah. You can come
Please
with me.
do.
You can come with me in my truck.
Sean and Ian time.
Because my
You're
area
done
closes
15th.
on the 15th. I've only got 6 more days to make it happen.
Well, you're more than welcome if it's okay with Mr. Barstow.
Really?
With Diamond Dave. Yeah.
Ponderosa.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know. We'll see what the girlfriend says. You know, she holds
It's an
it in
hour away,
reverse.
bud.
She's working.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is she working?
Yeah, she's working.
Yeah.
Sweet.
There
you go.
I'm going right till the end. So we had a conversation today, and we talked to Miles a bit about it. I don't think they're rutting very hard.
I think they're just starting to rep pretty hard
Yeah.
now. Over the last week, I've started to
yeah.
notice some.
We have 2 real mature giant does, and
Yes.
those and a
I haven't
ton-
seen those big does, though.
No, and I think
Probably
that they're
because they
into
pushed
heat.
off with the buck.
Yeah, and I think that all those young does with late fawns
Yeah.
haven't even. They're
not even close to
They're not.
Asters.
I'm not even close.
Yeah, see, I got that. I had that shooter 10 coming in,
Yeah.
and he would like the doe group would come in, the little spikers would come in after that, and then he would come in, and then boom, he was paired up with a doe, him and a doe, and he was on that doe for 3 days on the camera. Boom, just him and that doe. Boom, then they disappeared for 3 days.
Brought it out to the bait pile for
Hey.
dinner. Took her for dinner
Right?
a few
Yeah,
times.
that's
What a
it.
romantic
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he's working her. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Watch that guy in the
And
orange.
then,
He's
then he
hilarious.
showed back up Saturday all solo again, looking for another doe.
He took
Do
her
you
out-
look really
So-
tired?
Huh?
Do you look really tired?
No, but they haven't run off a lot of fat yet. I don't think. Right.
Yeah.
So it's just starting.
Yeah,
Still got the big old.
Sean. Sean saw that he took her out for acorns. So
Right.
very good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and I got 2 new shooter bucks show up on my camera. So that was
Predictions.
nice as well.
Predictions.
That's sweet.
I'm gonna hopefully I'm gonna do. It seems to be working really well to film hunting this year in like 3-day gaps.
Yeah.
Kind of adding it all together, whatever happens in those 3 days. I'm really hoping to get out tomorrow night, but the walleye vlog's going to take a while to edit, and so. But tomorrow night, I'm hoping to get back at it.
Yeah. I think it'll be next weekend for me.
You're going to seal the deal next weekend?
Well,
What are you doing this weekend? I gotta put
Well,
my
this
boat
weekend
away.
coming. That's what I
okay.
mean.
Yeah, I gotta put my boat away.
Me too. You know, it could be 10 degrees tomorrow.
Oh, I might go to.
Really?
You need the rut to wind down, and you need it to drop down real cold, and they'll start making mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
If it's gonna be nice on the weekend, Mar and I might go to Lake Erie.
Really?
Yeah, Saturday.
Cool.
You're not going to hunt?
Nice.
Well, I didn't get to fish Marley hardly at all this year.
Yeah.
And
you have put a lot of pressure on your hunting spot.
Yeah, I have.
It'll let it
So
rest.
and Mark will go there and put pressure on for me.
There you go.
So it's no
I'm
big
in
deal.
and out like a ninja.
We don't.
Remember that time we had to talk about you not parking the truck on the deer trail?
What did the owner of the property says? Park right here, and then you even says to me, "Oh man, I'll show you a different way to park, man."
Yeah, well,
And then,
I was trying
yeah.
to get the bucks on my side.
but you know what? I've moved my truck twice now, and I've seen less deer.
Yeah.
So
So if I can get, if we can work out and the weather's gonna be good, I might do that jam with Mar.
I think we should do like
I miss Mar.
another bonding experience this weekend.
sushi.
What do you mean?
Yeah, something.
Ooh, sushi.
Yeah, I'm not going away now. We don't have kids.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to go to Cape Cod anyway?
We can't.
Why? You can go.
There's nowhere to stay.
It's Thanksgiving weekend.
Somebody will take.
We don't have any.
Just
accommodations.
put a sign on your car that says Lost Canadian.
don't you have a Facebook friend of all your people there?
I can find anybody out there in Cape Cod take Amber for the weekend.
Oh my God!
No,
Would you
I'm
stop it?
Email her at.
Hey?
What was yours? Faker Laker?
Laker.
SNM Mccaul
No. No, Laker 727.
at
Hotmail.com.
G.
Hotmail. He's a hotmailer.
Yeah, it's a Hotmail.
Oh, you want to, before we go, the last thing I want to talk about is when do you guys think it's appropriate to hang up your Christmas tree?
December 25th. Sorry, December 20th.
I like to do mine. When I was a kid, my mom always made us do it on the 15th of December.
Yeah, 15th
Yeah.
to be okay.
I'm not putting one up this year. We're jetting. So I have a wooden one that I chainsaw carved out of. I seen this thing on TV. I thought, oh, I could do that. Well, apparently I couldn't. So I got this ugliest carved.
What do you
Christmas
when do
tree.
you do yours?
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time in 6 years that I've actually been home during the Christmas.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
Yeah. Usually I'm in the Middle East, so I don't know. Like they usually get.
It's just
We still celebrate Christmas here?
Yeah, I just come home on December 22nd. The tree's up. So.
I thought we just celebrated holidays.
Do we
Is that how we do it now?
I don't think people should do it before American Thanksgiving. If you have your tree up, go take it down.
Go take
What
it
about
down.
Christmas lights? Because I put mine up on Sunday.
Yeah, they can go.
But they're
up.
not turned
they're
on.
all right.
Don't turn them on.
They're not turned on. Not
You
till
take- you
December
take them
1st.
down?
You're best off to get those up before the ice and the
Yeah,
snow.
yeah. I put them up yesterday. It was a nice day.
We always put it on when the Christmas Vacation movie was on TV. That was when we planned it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it just happened that way, and then we started buying the movie and putting it up earlier. But I like it when it goes on TV. That's when you
June.
put the.
Play it in June.
That's when you put the tree up. You watch
We listen to Christmas
Christmas
carols sometimes
Vacation.
in
Yeah,
the
we
truck
do.
and like
Yeah.
August.
We sing them.
in August.
I listened to Christmas carols last night on the way home, and then I got a phone call, and I had them up loud, and then I got a phone call. We were talking on the phone, and when I got home, I just kept talking to you. And then this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, when I auto started my truck, it ran for 10 minutes while it warmed up, and I went outside, and all I could hear was these Christmas carols just blasting.
Your radio works
I'm
when
like,
you start your truck?
Yeah,
Mine
it
does
turns
too.
on. I'm like, who is that asshole? And I go outside, and I'm like, oh, it's totally me.
Merry Christmas to me.
I'm looking around. People's lights are coming on. I had to leave.
That's awesome. Before we go, is there any more questions?
I got Mike Howard's lighting it up tonight. Shout out to Mike Howard.
Lighting her
I can't
up?
keep up.
It's just flying.
Oh, Mike Howard says Christmas Vacation is on TV tonight.
There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
Lights
Going
up
home to watch it
tomorrow,
right now.
West.
I'm so
Maybe
tired.
Go grab the Christmas tree right now and just get an early start.
We got a fake one.
We got a tabletop fake one.
Like just
Tabletop?
Yeah. Let's like chili size.
We have one of those thin ones, so it goes
Like-
in the corner.
like-
Doesn't take a lot.
Like when we look
Space
at the tree, we think it's small, but when Chili looks at it, she's like, "Wow, that's a big tree." Mark, you got a final thought?
Final thought.
Really, we've done this
I know.
every show.
I don't know. I just want to say rest in peace, Eddie. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. A lot of people will. You're a good man, and hold your loved ones. And your buddies,
Isn't that
because you
true?
just never know.
Especially during like the holiday season. Come
Yeah.
on, just
Any season, it doesn't have to be a holiday.
But
Any
you know,
season.
be low. You know what?
You never know.
I got
There's
my
no
final
season
thought.
for
I got
showing
my
the
final
love.
thought. Go. Johnny got one.
Don't be afraid to go over the fishing guide, man. Captain Lloyd Dome, he took us out today, and personal best. I'll be forever grateful.
Super
And
great. Day.
yeah. Give him a call.
And don't hit the east trough.
And don't hit the east trap.
What is that about? What did I miss?
There's people out there that know about it.
Yeah. Don't hit the east trap.
Amber, you got one?
Mine's very similar to Mark's. We were supposed to go down, my family was supposed to go down and visit my great Uncle Bill. We call him Dollar Bill because he collected cans.
No
on
way.
the-
I
he
know Diamond
collected-
Dave.
I wonder if they know each other.
He used to collect cans on the beaches in Cape Cod and recycle them.
No way.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's super good.
Paid for a new roof for his house, a new water heater, a whole bunch of different things. Anyway, everybody knew him on the beaches, and we don't get to see him now. He's in the hospital.
Poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
Get well soon. I feel like Wade's got a good one. You got a good one?
Yeah, I had to write it. Everybody wants to be the sun to brighten up someone's life, but why not try being the moon to shine on their darkest hour?
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Better
I
give
love
Mark a
you
tissue.
just the
Yeah,
way
better
you
grab me.
are. Boo, boo, do, 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 do.
That was a good one.
You know what? I want everybody from now to Christmas to think about everybody in your community. A lot of people at Christmas and through the holidays have a really hard time. Not everybody has a family or a group of friends like us. When you see somebody, you know, at coming out of the Walmart with their hands full, and you know, just take a second to hold the door or say hello to somebody who.
Take their groceries and run.
I thought you were going to say hold their hand.
No, but like everybody, just saying hello to some random person will really change somebody's day, especially during this time of year.
Or smile at someone.
For sure. Just be
smile.
polite. You know what? If somebody's going to go, is in a hurry and they need that cart in front of you real bad, you know, just let them have it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Parking
You know
space.
what my big
Go to the
thing?
next one.
You know what my big thing is during the holiday season, because I don't have to do very much or any Christmas shopping. But I
none.
so. But when I do go to stores, and I do let a lot of people cut in line. Like if you know, I notice a lot of people are trying to get a lot of stuff done, and I don't have to. I do let a lot of people, like if I have, you know, at the grocery store, the guy behind me has milk, I'll, you know, just go ahead.
That's a common courtesy.
Yeah, right. No, yeah, but I try to do like extra stuff like that during the holiday season. I know a lot of people, you know, don't have it so easy. So think about others during the holiday season.
And every other day.
Yeah, but especially this time of year. Come on, don't ruin my final thought.
Sorry.
My final thoughts: Mark sucks at walleye fishing.
That's the only way they can beat me. That's the only way they can beat me.
Because it's true.
We're all tied up in the
Game
deer woods.
on.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night.
99.